Right, welcome back everyone. So just popped out on the BSA Goldstar, first ride in Ibiza, which is really cool. Probably the only person on this island with this motorcycle, so that is quite a treat really. So you've seen the accommodation. We're so chuffed, to be honest, that we've got that place. It was an Airbnb, kind of hit and hope, and we really lucked out. I mean, the lady who rents it to us is really nice as well. It's her house, it's not like a rental company or anything. And yeah, it's just brilliant. It's nice and spacious, got room to put all our stuff. The car and bike can be parked securely. Just really lucky, and should feel over the moon to have it really. Quite an experience. The reason we can afford that place is because it's February, and you wouldn't be able to buy that, or well, certainly wouldn't be able to buy it, but you wouldn't be able to rent it in high season. It'd be, I think, 5 figures probably, so we're very lucky. We're down by San Antoni, which is actually the party area of Ibiza, believe it or not, or it's like the warm-up area where people go for a few drinks before going to the bigger clubs like Amnesia, Pasha, Privilege, or East Paradise, S Paradise, or whatever they're called these days. My knowledge is a bit outdated. I did actually live in Ibiza for 3 months in 2008, just to have a kind of partying summer. You know, when you're kind of 21 and all you care about is going out partying and chasing girls. Well, I was going through that phase of my life, and yeah, Ibiza was the place really that I learned my confidence and learned to talk to all sorts of people. So I do have quite an affinity for the island for that reason. But it's changed. It's dramatically changed since then. I think in the last 10 years it's transitioned into a spiritual and yogi holiday destination, which has had the effect of raising the prices of everything. I think Ibiza was already probably quite exclusive because it's an island and the high-end DJs were here. But now I read that Ibiza is the 3rd most favoured destination for ultra high net worth individuals to invest in property. So obviously you've got all of the services that are available, the nice landscape, the good climate, got the sea. So if you're extremely wealthy, then you could buy a property here, and that's what people are doing. So I read that the price of a townhouse in Ibiza town, the average price is 9 million euros. So if you ever do want to come and live in Ibiza, you better bring your checkbook, because it's pricey. Oh, gotta be careful on these roads. So we'll head down to the port now, just have a look round. So just as a reminder, we're heading to San Miguel Port, and somebody reminded me in the comment section that I should just remind people where I am all the time, because I don't do that enough and people are getting a bit confused. So on the north coast of Ibiza, okay, small island, and I've gone from the west up the northwest coast. In the last video, Mark and Mark Fortin both asked about the trailer, and I'm going to show people the trailer because I just think it might be of interest. So it's a Motolug trailer, and I bought it second hand, £550 I think it cost. So let's have a look at what the trailer actually consists of. So essentially it's a ramp and a trailer in one. So it's two sections. We've got the first section here, we've got a pivot point there, and then we've got a larger rear section. Attached to the rear section you've got two arms here, which are aluminium or stainless steel, probably stainless steel. They can be folded in, and so that makes the trailer smaller. The center section here, which is this bar, can also be removed, and the wheels can be removed as well, so each wheel can be separated. Now the clever thing about this trailer is that when you mount it to the vehicle, so I'll just roll it round.
Bend your knees.
Go on. Famous last words. There we go. Had to be on video, didn't it? When you mount it to the vehicle, you can actually adjust the trailer's angle so it acts as a ramp, which you probably saw in the previous video. And if I pull these pins in, bending the knees, Sue says.
Bend your knees, not your back.
You see how the trailer can be angled to load the motorcycle on, so you don't need a separate ramp. The other clever thing about it is when you roll the bike up the trailer, there's this angled clamp here. So the bike wheel rolls over the top, and then as it drops down it locks the wheel in place against this piece here. So all of this can be stripped off to make the trailer folded away for storage. The good thing about that is when it's in the clamp, it then can stay balanced whilst you then fit straps. So you could actually, as one person, load the bike onto the trailer. Now the trailer can take 320 kilos. So you could put a Harley or a Goldwing or something on this trailer. It'll also take various sizes of wheel. So here you've got the option to remove these pins, and this clamp can go forwards or backwards. A lot of people ask about transporting scooters. That's also possible. You can do that. If you were to buy the trailer new, then it would cost £1,300. So really you want to find them on eBay secondhand, where if you're lucky like me it'll be £550, £650, but if you buy it on bidding it'll go up to £800 perhaps for a trailer. Now they do also do a dual bike version. So yeah, what are the thoughts on the trailer so far? I think it's been a great success. I've never towed with a trailer before. If you're in a small space when you get to your location, you don't have to then worry about where the trailer is. Is the trailer going to get stolen? You can just fold it away into its constituent parts.
Oh, it's been brilliant. We were able to put it in a little storage underneath our last apartment, and otherwise we would have had to leave it outside, which would have been fine in the gated apartment, but
not
it was brilliant.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to leave it outside on a road.
And it's so compact and like just well made. I think it's excellent. Not that I know a lot about trailers, but
it's got 8-inch wheels. If you've got a high toe hook, you can upgrade to 10-inch wheels. You can have LED lights at the back. They're all options. But yeah, here is a I think a 7-pin plug for the lights at the back, and then yeah, when you want to drop it down, you just do this.
And you bend your knees when you're doing
Bend your knees, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, somebody asked, I think Mark asked for a bit of a review on the trailer. So far, I think it's really good. I've really enjoyed it. It is a little bit hard to reverse, but then that's just the nature of having a small trailer. You can't see it on any minor input by you. It'll have a lot of output on the trailer, whereas a larger trailer tends to stay straighter for longer.